Today we're here to celebrate these 6 ladies who've worked so hard. Well, we have 5 right now. Hopefully we'll have a 6th one show up. But the 6 ladies who've worked so hard to get here. I want to start with just a few housekeeping items. Restrooms are in the back if you need to find those. The ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen's restrooms are back there. If you have a cell phone with you, if you could please turn those on mute or turn them off, just out of respect to our speakers. And I know I am terribly worried to toddlers. I'm fully aware of that because I talk for hours out here and they get so bored with me. So if I do bore them and they start to speak out about that, feel free to step outside so people can hear the speaker. Thanks so much. So we'll begin our ceremony with our keynote speaker. And I'm so excited she's here tonight. Christina Jelley is a registered nurse and she's working in the oncology department at Fawcett Memorial Hospital in Port Charlotte. She began her medical career in 2009 here as a L.E.E. program graduate, and she earned a medical front office position in a practice with Dr. and Mrs. Douglas Newland. By 2012, she was a trusted and integral part of that program and that office, and Dr. and Mrs. Newland encouraged her, as she played a management role, to go back to school because she dreamed of being an RN. She earned her RN from Rasmussen College in May of 2016. I was very honored to attend her graduation ceremony. Since 2006, Christina has participated in several community leadership programs where she's dedicated her time to and experience to helping others improve their credit history, life skills, and decision making, and supporting individuals as they move closer to their life dreams, goals, and visions. She's a married mother of 4, and she'll continue to pursue her education goals as she begins classes this fall toward a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing, and her ultimate goal is to achieve a Master of Science in nursing. Come on up, Christina Jelley, RN.
Okay, so let me take the energy off of it. I am very nervous, but I'm excited. You women look beautiful, by the way. I'm so grateful that Marty has asked me to speak to you graduates here today. I am honored and I'm excited to share my experience, strength, and hope with each of you how graduating this program was the beginning of my journey into my career as a registered nurse and how it has completely influenced the direction of my life since completing it. Completion of the medical skills office skills program just means another beginning to the next chapter of your story. If you have a vision for your life and you continue taking committed action on your vision like you have done by completing this program, I guarantee you, you have an unprecedented future beyond your wildest dream awaiting you. I sat right where you are, sitting, and just a little over 8 years ago, a lot has happened since then in my life, both personally and professionally. And as sure as I'm standing here talking to you today, I can guarantee a lot will happen in each of your lives in the very near future. As I sat where you are sitting 8 years ago, I knew my life was taking me into another realm of possibility. I knew the vision I came into the L.E.E. program with to graduate had become a reality. And it was now time to focus in on where I would go from here. But first, let me share with you how it started for me when I was first accepted into the L.E.E. program. In October of 2008, I was accepted into the Medical Office Skills Education Program here at L.E.E. Marty Mills was my lighthouse in the storm. I'm gonna cry. She did whatever it took to make sure I got a seat in that class. I was raising 4 small children by myself at the time. Their ages were 7, 6, 4, and 3. They are the reasons for this success story. My 3 sons, Isaac, TJ, and Gavin, and my beautiful daughter, Chloe, we were living in a 500 square foot, 2-bedroom, 1-bath mobile home in North Fort Myers. I had a small cleaning business and no real prospects on even making any kind of income that it would take to provide a life for my children that I wanted to provide. A life that included a good education, healthy meals, clothing, and a decent housing that would provide a stable, healthy environment for them. My acceptance and enrollment into the L.E.E. program changed the whole outlook for my family and its future. The training I received, the skills I acquired, and the experience I gained were the catalyst for me to advance confidently towards my vision of becoming a nurse. With the constant support of Marty and everyone here at L.E.E., I was able to work a full-time job, raise my children, complete this program. Not missing a day of school, making sure all my assignments were complete, doing whatever it took to complete my vision of becoming a part of the medical field. Upon my graduation, the support from the program did not stop there. In fact, it was the placement of my resume and the recommendation from Marty to my future boss that landed me my first job in the medical office. For the next few years, I spent my time as a medical assistant in a top neurologist's office, leading a broad scope of all things that had to do with running the medical practice and office, as well as assisting and learning from the doctor how to evaluate and process patients for his examinations, upon him seeing them. My education here in this program prepared me perfectly to grasp and become very proficient at my job in that office. The job was also the next step toward my vision of becoming a registered nurse. As Marty mentioned, Dr. Newland retired from his practice and I entered into nursing school. He made sure of it. When he retired, he said, "You better be going back to get your RN." That was the only reason why he even agreed to retire, because he knew I wanted to go back to school. The next 2.5 years were full of challenges, both personally and professionally. My husband was going through a year-long treatment of chemotherapy, and as soon as he completed treatment successfully, I am happy to say, I had some personal medical issues myself, which landed me in the hospital for 2 weeks and subsequently been diagnosed with a blood clotting disorder that will affect me for the rest of my life, but will not stop me. I only mention these things in order to illustrate that the experience of myself handling these circumstances of my life, because that's all they were circumstances. As I pursued my vision, I had already experienced during my time in the L.E.E. program, the do whatever it takes, have a plan A, B, and C. It didn't matter where I came from, and I grew up with some tough circumstances. Believe me, that experience of myself doing whatever it took to complete the program and pursue my vision was invaluable. That experience of myself, it served me every single day to be able to look back and know that I was capable of doing whatever it took to be the wife to my husband, run a household, and stay focused on my vision of becoming a nurse. That experience of me here at L.E.E. became a source of strength and motivation. Because of that, I made the dean's list at my nursing school. I graduated with A's and B's, and I aced my NCLEX on the first time. And a college graduate from a family of 10. I'm the 8th of 10, and I'm the first college graduate from that family. And that is my message to you guys. The message is that you are all enough. You've proven it. You have what you need to succeed. You've proven it. I believe in you. Marty and everyone here at the L.E.E. believes in you. You are enough. No matter what you have come from or what you have been through, with a vision-driven life, all things are possible. As you move on from here and take the next step into your journey towards whatever future awaits you, I challenge and encourage you to look back on your time here as the beginning of a lifelong experience of you living a vision-driven life. Once you are a vision-driven person, you will never again allow circumstances of your life to dictate of what your future will look like. You will be the producer and the director of your life story. You will remember you are a visionary and you are enough. Thanks to a whole lot of people who loved me and supported me in my vision, I can stand before you today as an example of that person that just needed that one opportunity, that one chance for someone to believe in me and know that I was enough. As I leave you today, as my second month in a career as a registered nurse, I am excited that I am an oncology nurse at Fawcett Memorial Hospital, and I am making a difference in so many individuals' lives. I want to leave you with my favorite poem. I always think back on this poem as a motivation. It is titled, Our Deepest Fear. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond our measures. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our present automatically liberates others. Congratulations.
great job. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. I'm so proud of you for all you've achieved. Thank you for coming tonight and speaking
I love you,
to the
Marty.
students. Love you too. So before we present the certificates, I want to recognize and thank our wonderful and skilled instructors. We have a few with us tonight.